Hey guys, what's up? This is Kai from the DDC here,
And this is Mizuki from the DDC here.
and we figured we would do something a little bit different. Now, obviously, like I said, the whole point of this channel is for this to be a hobby channel, and naturally, doing these type of videos harkens back to my main channels past that I used to do a lot of horror type
Yep.
content. I was very much inspired by guys like uh, um, Pezerwell and my buddy Jack Chap One. So I always wanted to do more, you know, horror type content on my channels. Thing is that unfortunately on my main one that just doesn't fit anymore. But
Sadly.
I do have a bit of a loophole thanks to me doing my own version of Son.exe.
True. Who only comes out during Halloween.
Pretty much, yeah. Um, and recently I've been in a big horror
Binge
mood
mood.
because of the fact that now this is a bit of a wink wink nudge nudge to a future unboxing, but I've actually pre-ordered something pretty cool. I'm not gonna say what it is.
I know what it is because I helped you get it.
All I'm gonna say is it's gonna be this really does give me confidence I'll be able to actually complete all my cosplays. So
That's the only hint you
but
guys are getting.
yep. So the first series that we started binging has been Scream because I've seen all six movies. Babe has only seen the first four.
I had only seen the first four until yesterday. Yesterday, 5 and 6 was my first time watching them.
So I figured with these movies fresh in our minds, why don't we do a tier list ranking all the movies? Now before all you people go, well, actually, you guys are forgetting the TV series.
Wait, there's a TV series?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, no.
Here's the thing. Those movies do not relate to anything in the main canon. So therefore, I am not going to count them. They do not deal with Sidney Prescott, Dewey Riley, or Gil Weathers, or any new characters that they so happen to run across. So therefore, that's also why they're not that's why this series isn't on here. And also, too, I've only seen bits and pieces of season one, and I need to go back and watch them all. So,
Touche.
with that said, let's go ahead and pick a random movie. So, what's your favorite scary movie? Make sure to let us know down in the comments.
Okay, I picked up Scream 1.
That one's trash. Put in I'm kidding.
I
That
was
one
about
goes
to
in
say,
S.
I think we can agree this one goes in S.
That movie is my personal favorite of all the Scream movies. My favorite ghost faces is Billy and Stu.
Stu. Oh my god.
There's one line that Stu says that always cracks me up. When he answers the phone, he goes,
Did you really
like,
call the cops? Yes, I did. My mom and dad are gonna kill
gonna
me.
be. No. That's not the line.
I know, gonna be mad.
My mom and dad's gonna be so mad at me. And, this is the movie that introduced us to everything. And of course, right, considering this movie came after Wes Craven's New Nightmare, which Wes Craven's New Nightmare kind of set the template for Scream a little bit, with it being meta.
True.
Which is a great movie as well. Also directed and written by the late great Wes Craven. May he R.I.P.
Yeah.
So Scream 1, S tier.
Scream 4.
A.
Yeah, I think we can both agree on A with that one.
Yeah, the thing with Scream 4, and I'm probably going to be saying the same thing for 5 and 6, is that while I do enjoy them, I feel like they should have ended the
At
series after
3.
3.
Yeah.
Because at that point, they're just making up on who to become a new Ghostface, and, you know, the Ghostfaces in Scream 5 and 6 do not relate back to Sidney Prescott in any way, except for the fact
Of Sam.
that, yeah, Sam being the daughter of Billy Loomis, and the fact that one of Ghostface's victims happens to be the nephew of Stu.
Yeah.
Uh, um, and also the fact that we learn that Randy has a nephew and a niece. Other than that, it's like,
Yeah.
you know, and also what happens to Dewey. For me, I view Scream 4, 5, and 6 almost like
DLC.
unnecessary story DLC to where it doesn't really add much to the story, but it's nice to have them at the same time.
Yeah.
So, I do like Scream 4, but yeah, let's move on.
Scream 2.
S tier.
I agree with this.
Despite the rush production, I really do enjoy this one. I feel like I've always been a big fan of Randy as a character, and I feel like Randy really had his moment to shine in this movie.
He really did.
Especially when he like outright disses Billy Loomis,
Mm-hmm.
which was probably a bad idea for him because that's what made Mrs. Loomis.
Kill him.
Yeah.
Which he didn't know that, but still.
And I love the idea you had one Ghostface that was going after random people, which was Mickey, and then you had Mrs. Loomis
going after
targeting people that was involved with what happened to his son.
Yeah. So it was two different Ghostfaces killing people, but for different reasons.
And that's also why it was very easy for Mrs. Loomis to betray Mickey. They had a common. Basically, Mickey was a opportunist. That's all he was.
Yeah.
But overall, great movie.
Good movie. Scream 5.
B tier.
I was about to say we can agree on that one. The only nitpick I have with this movie
is Dewey's death.
That's my nitpick. That's our only nitpick is how Dewey died.
In the previous movies, Dewey wouldn't have done something that dumb. He would have left.
He would have went with everyone.
But going with the theme of Scream 5, that Lexi characters are now disposable, which I love how they mention Star Wars and all that. I'm like, you know what's funny? The sequel trilogy of Star Wars is actually the wrong way to explain. That. Because episode 7, 8, 9 of Star Wars, just in case people didn't know, there was no solid plot. They were all separate movies.
Yeah.
They weren't. It wasn't a coherent trilogy like the original trilogy was, or of course, as much as people may hate hearing this, but they're a prequel trilogy.
Yeah.
And in Scream 6, she also mentions how, that Luke Skywalker died so that their franchises could continue on. Wrong. Luke dying almost ruined the franchise.
Yeah. Yeah, especially with how they had Luke.
So, in a lot of ways, there's a lot of things I disagree with the characters in this movie, because I feel like Randy would mention, if he was still alive, that, well, I feel like if Randy was around, he would probably debate with Mindy a lot, like,
saying, for sure him and his niece would debate a lot with each other.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But, it was cool seeing these new characters. It was cool seeing Judy Hicks. I didn't like that she died.
I didn't either. I didn't like that her son died too. That
Yeah.
that was
Um,
horrible.
of course, Gail Weather returns. Sidney Prescott returns. It turns out that she ends up marrying Mark, the detective from Scream 3. And they also have daughters
Good old
together.
Detective Kincaid.
Um, it makes me wonder if his last name is a reference to the character from Nightmare Parts 3 and 4.
Oh yeah, cause oh my, I didn't realize that till you just now pointed that out.
Yeah, yeah. Um, Mr. Mr. My Dream Power is Strength.
Yeah.
And my dog in the dream world can literally urinate fire.
Yeah, that too.
Um, but overall, it's a good movie. I do like the new characters. I do like how the final scenes is at Stu's Mackner's
Mac's
house.
house, yeah. Like,
And of course, it's your typical never trust the love interest.
yeah.
But I will say this much: the Ghostface in these movies is very sloppy.
That is true. You aren't wrong on that.
And then of course there's this whole thing about how how passionate fans are not a bad thing. Which again, I'm not going to get into
Oh god.
the meta commentary with that. All I'm going to say is while I do enjoy Scream 5 and 6, I don't agree with a lot of the messages they're trying to do.
Yeah.
But I do enjoy Scream 5. But in my opinion, these are definitely unnecessary sequels. Like I said, the franchise should have ended after 3. That's all. Anyways, next. I ramble too much.
No.
My apologies.
It's fine. No, hon, it's fine. Okay, Scream 3. S tier?
I know that there's people that are going to be cussing us out, but you know what? S tier.
S tier.
I enjoy the fact that there's one Ghostface, and Roman made one heck of a Ghostface.
He really did. And then I remember when I first watched Scream 3 and figuring out that he was Sydney's brother. It's like,
Half
wait.
brother, yeah.
Yeah, half brother. It's like, wait a minute, what?
And as it turns out, he was the Darth Sidious to Billy's Anakin.
Yeah.
The fact that he mentored him, and the fact that he told them, by the way, make sure to have a partner to frame. And that's what happens to be Stu.
Yep.
And so, which makes me wonder if their plan was successful, would Billy have killed Stu?
That's what I'm wondering.
But yes, Scream 3 is definitely, if I'm correct on this, I can't remember if it was Scream 2 or Scream 3. I know that it was one of those two movies that a lot of the fan base is kind of torn on. But I personally enjoy Scream 3.
I do as well.
I was definitely creeped out by the Marine Prescott scenes.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that much. That was straight out of a freaking zombie movie.
It really was. It really was.
Which, to be honest, that was a missed opportunity to make her look like a zombie. That would have been even more.
Oh, God.
But yes. Now for Scream 6.
No. I don't know if we should put it on C or B.
C.
Because my brain was thinking it's going to be either B or C.
It's C because even though that I do enjoy the movie, and I do enjoy seeing Kirby come back from Scream 4, played by her original actress, Um, and of course, I love the artifacts room with all the
Oh
different
yeah, all the
Easter
different
eggs,
yeah.
and then of course you have the Shrine of Ghost Faces with all the
Oh,
Ghostface robes and the masks, and of
that
course
was
their
so cool.
weapons. And I even love when like Sam put on her father's
What?
robe and mask.
Oh my god, yeah, that was amazing.
That and also I forgot to say this while talking about Scream 5. That's another thing I enjoyed about uh both Scream 5 and 6 is seeing Billy back.
Mm-hmm.
Even though some people would probably make the complaint that they probably should have de-aged him because he does look older, but it's fine. It's
It's
fine.
fine, yeah. It's like we don't mind.
My problem is that the only legacy character you have back is Gil Weathers.
Yeah, me.
Um,
They didn't bring Sydney back.
and that was because of money. They did
Yeah.
not want to pay her what she thought that she was owed, and I can't blame her. Um,
Yeah, I can't blame her on that one either.
overall, this movie was a not too bad.
It was not.
I will.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Um, so let's see if we want to change some things.
Mm, do we? Is there any we want to change? I think they're fine the way they are. This is pretty much when you was asking me how I rated the movies last night. After we
Mm-hmm.
got done, this is pretty much how it looked in my head for these.
Yeah, like I said, I think my whole thing with this is that I'm viewing Scream 1, 2, and 3 almost like with Star Wars, where I'm viewing it as one big movie,
Yeah.
as a trilogy.
Which the first three are a good trilogy.
But yeah, we might end up doing this with like ranking all the Ghostface duos and all that.
There is a tier list on here because I did search
Mm-hmm.
before I did this. There is a tier list on here of all the different kills from all the movies.
Well, I mean, like ranking all the Ghostface
I think they also have one of
killers.
all the killers on here too.
I don't want to give it away, but I pretty much already know possibly the only one that's going to be an S here.
Yeah, I think so as well. I think I know which one on that too.
I pretty much already know how I'm going to rank them. But
no, that's gonna be an interesting one to do when we do it.
yeah, you guys just let us know what you thought of our list. Keep in mind this is only our opinions. If you
Yep.
rank the movies differently, definitely post your rankings down below. Definitely tell us what your favorite scary movie is. And yeah, as per usual, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and make sure to set the bell icon to all. And
Yeah.
we'll be seeing you all in the next one.
Later, guys.
Later, and remember, what's your favorite scary movie? Wait, am I doing the intro? I thought you were. What's up, guys? This is. No. Let me do this the right way. What's up, you guys? This is Kai Ravendale here. I think that was my name back in the day for when I did horror. Okay, let me redo the intro.